As soon as the man opened his eyes, he found himself on a tiny island, his body bound with thousands of ropes. Even his size 36 feet were shackled. With a mighty roar, he broke free from the restraints and stood up, stomping his small feet, convinced he was dreaming. But just as he thought that, the general grabbed a spear from a soldier and thrust it toward his tiny foot. Taking advantage of the man's distraction, the other soldiers threw several hooks, snagging his pants and pulling with all their might. The man lost his balance and fell to the ground, passing out in the process. When he woke up again, he found himself in the city center, tied up and being paraded through the streets. The townsfolk gathered around, staring at him as if he were some kind of monster. Soon, he was brought to the palace, where the soldiers bound him up. The princess, who had seen many strange things, was deeply impressed by the sight. The next day, the man was put to work as a laborer, plowing the fields outside the castle. Just then, the palace was attacked by enemy forces. Seeing this, the general immediately activated a mechanism, using the man to head toward the palace. With a determination that showed no regard for anything, the man sped at 50 miles per hour to rescue the royal family. However, as he reached the palace, the general told him to lie down, as he intended to go and save the princess himself. He ordered all the soldiers to leave him alone. But his subordinates, knowing the general was just boasting, quickly pressed a button, unlocking the man's shackles. As the enemy troops moved in to capture the princess, the man appeared just in time to take down the two lead assassins, tossing them straight into the swimming pool. Thus, he successfully rescued the princess. By the time the general arrived, the area was empty, and only the general was left standing, staring in confusion. The princess thanked the man, but just as she did, an alarm sounded. The man turned to see that the king's chambers were engulfed in flames. Without hesitation, he rushed over, but as he tried to reach for something, he was burned by the hot iron bars. In that moment of panic, a sudden idea struck the man.